Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to Just Start Video Productions and the Community Radio Network's continuing coverage of the 44th running of the National 100. The premier fall dirt classic of the South has now been, for the first time ever, rescheduled and ran in the winter months of January. Along with Michael Patton, I'm Wesley Outland, along with executive producer Dan Costello, for the great video work of Richard Ford, John and Red Moses. For Just Dirt Productions, we welcome you to the 44th running of the National 100. We are getting set to go here now with the Crate Late Model feature. The 604 Crate Late Models will be on the speedway here in just a matter of moments. We will introduce the starting lineup for you, and we'll get ready for these drivers to go to battle for $3,000 to win. Continued coverage of this event from Just Dirt Video Productions, the Community Radio Network. Thank you to my executive producer and friend, Trey Snide, in Henderson, North Carolina, running the boards for me, doing a phenomenal job. I thank him for that. And now the field begins to roll behind the toe of the, led by the leaders of the Magic Man, Mark Whitener. It is almost go time here for the National 100 and the Crate Late Models. My secretary's got lazy on me tonight. Ready for the starting lineup here in just a few moments. Going to make sure time and scoring is working properly before we turn them loose here. Let's give them to you. Share it up. Share up the races. Let them know that we're back live again on social media on the Just Dirt Video Productions Facebook page. Share it out. And we're going to give you your starting lineup here in just a moment for the Crate Late Models. 40 laps on the pole in the Icon by Barry Wright, number 5W out of Middleburg, Florida. It's Mark Whitener, the Magic Man, to the outside. Car number 22 out of Phoenix City, Alabama. It's Jimmy Thomas. Logan Robertson will start third. In the Rocket XR1, they call him Thug Nasty, the fast track world champion in car number 17. To his outside, Forrest Trent. In the 101 of Albert, Tennessee. Row number 3, Blake Smith and Travis Pennington. Row number 4, Rodney Martin, Bo Slay. Row number 5, Chase Wells, Cody Overton. Bailey Temples, Michael Page, row 6. Anna Parkhurst, Roderick Dykes, row 7. Lance Finn, Justin McCree, row 8. Scott Land, Randy Holder. Green is in the air. We are underway with the Crate Late Models. 5 wide into turn 2. Holy smokes. Are you kidding me? 5 wide in the middle of the pack, and they are still almost 4 and 5 wide off turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the race is on. Back straightaway, Mark Whitener leads in the early going. Mark Whitener, Jimmy Thomas, Forrest Trent. They're 1, 2, and 3. Logan Robertson, Travis Pennington, the top 5. Some of the best of pro late model racing leading here in the early going. 5 of 40. Or I'm sorry, we're working lap 2 of 40 in the opening go of this race. Cars coming by at full speed. And we got Jimmy Thomas trying to close in. He's trying to close in now on the 5 of Mark Whitener. Exiting off turn 4. Another lap underway. 6 in of 40. The National 100. Mark Whitener, Jimmy Thomas, Forrest Trent, Logan Robertson, Travis Pennington. And they are all locked down on the bottom. We started with 5 wide racing on the start, but now everybody is pretty much calm, cool, collective. The Triple C's around the Daytona of dirt in the early going, but Jimmy Thomas is closing in on Whitener out of 4. Anna Parkhurst off the pace. Rodney Martin pulling in. The original Rocket Man on the front straightaway from Cartersville. Looked like he had some smoke coming from the back end of his car as he takes it pit side. Randy Holder, the first car to go a lap down. The black number 3 in turn 3. As Whitener and Thomas clear him. Scott Land, the native out of Alabama, will follow. Lap cars in front of your leaders in the early going. Just 1/4 of the way through. 1 quarter, 10 in, 30 to go. Racing continues here. Mark Whitener, Jimmy Thomas, Forrest Trent, Logan Robertson, Travis Pennington. No change in the top 5. Almost 3 wide. Here comes Pennington, closing and threading the needle in front of Randy Holder, your lap car, and Forrest Trent. Pennington's on it. He's Wild Thing. He's slide jobbing. He's coming to the front. Look out, Robertson. Forrest Trent also, as they come to the stripe. Mark Whitener checking out from the field. Now moving by. More lap cars. The Fish, Lance Finn, your green and black number 99 car. On the bottom out of turn 2. In front of your leader, Whitener sizes him up like predator looking over prey. And then he goes for a strike. The Floridian from Middleburg. Mark Whitener, the Magic Man in the Icon by Barry Wright, hitting his marks. Mark Whitener fighting through lap traffic one more time up the racetrack. Now moving by the machine on the bottom of the 23 of lap traffic in front of the leaders on the top side of the racetrack. And we got problems in turn number 4. Turn 4. Caution is out. First one of the race. 25 Chase Wells. And there's your cause of the caution. And for many drivers, I think they needed it. A green flag, 16 lap run. And we go under the yellow flag. Caution out again. Thank you to almost 1,000 people checking it out. We appreciate it. If you care, you must share, as my friend Mark Whitener says. Share it, share it, share it. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Great video, awesome sound quality. Putting this together at the last minute. I know that Dan Costello's got a great relationship with Michael Rigsby and the folks at DirtOnDirt.com. Dirt on Dirt is here. It just came down to logistically not being feasibly able to make the trip for one day, or what everything had changed, trying to make the trips for speed weeks and flights and everything else. So when it was said to go, we went back for that restart. So Chase Wells out in front, or the caution, I'm sorry, Chase Wells bringing out the caution flag. You guys got any microphones that hooked up to those cameras? Do we have any microphones that hook up to those cameras, guys, when they come by roaring for the restart? Maybe what we'll do is we'll on that next restart we'll let the fans that are not here in attendance hear the sounds of the cars. We'll pause and crank it up for them, East Alabama style. You want to do that? You want to do that? We're going to crank it up East Alabama style the next time we come back to the restart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Crank your cell phones up.
Yes, sir.
Going to crank up your cell phones or whatever, however you're listening to it.
It's right now to see so he can show him proof.
Well, I mean, if you actually have it where you can, put the Google Chrome on your television, you can crank up your television. Don.
Hold on, I'm in the thing.
The first little kid that comes to Don Cook gets a T-shirt. The first little kid that says Jonathan Merritt, number 5 forever, you get a T-shirt. First person that comes to Don Cook. And you're not a little kid. A little kid. Little kids. Little kids. Got 2 more? Okay, so like what? Kids under 3 to 5, something like that? 3 to 5 years old? Don Cook, man. He an awesome guy. All right. I think we're going to come back for the restart next time by. Let's give you the lineup. Man, we got people checking us out from Kentucky, West Virginia, the Carolinas, Lernerville, Pennsylvania,
Give my number. I'll let you know. Here's Mr.
Kansas, Massachusetts, and more. We come for the restart. I've been mentioning the boss. The Crate Late Model Tire trophy sponsor is 5-Star Honda, Mike Hurd, and Southeastern Performance and Automotive Machine Shop. Just Dirt cranks it up at the National 100. Oh, trouble back straightaway. Big trouble. Roderick Dykes. Several others get involved. Off the speedway. Travis Pennington's car looks like it's sideways on a jagged edge. You look at Pennington. If our camera shot on the flag stand can catch it, look at Pennington's car. It looks like his chassis is completely sideways after that contact we just had a few moments ago with those cars. And the yellow flag is out. Look at Pennington, race fans, off of turn 4. Oh, he's slamming into somebody. Pennington into Forrest Trent, and they wreck each other in turn 4. I knew there was some going on. Trent turns around in front of the field. He turns around in front of Anna Parkhurst, and Forrest Trent is about to dive into Pennington. Pennington and Trent getting it on here at East Alabama in 4. Oh, my goodness. Well. Some extra post-rage activity between these cars. Between Forrest Trent and Travis Pennington. The East Alabama officials are trying to step in, reconvene, and try to stop things here. We were doing our Crank It Up on Just Dirt Productions, and all of a sudden, all H broke loose. Shout out to Kenny Clark from Wells, Massachusetts. Hello to all the people checking us out. Wendy Robertson. It is a fast track. It is an exciting race here. And we just had some crazy moments between Forrest Trent and Travis Pennington here. They're going to come back to the pit area, and I know hopefully our security or safety officials can be down there and can restore order.
They're asking for fire EMS right there at the second trailer.
We need EMS at the second trailer. Is that what they're saying?
There we go.
So we have